What's up guys, it's been a little while since I posted and you may be wondering what the hell is up with my face here. Now, this isn't acne, my acne is actually almost completely gone now. I'm really happy. Roaccutane's worked really well for getting rid of my acne. So it's not that. What it actually is well, I've got a story to go with this. So I've had a pretty crappy couple weeks. Basically last weekend I had like a really bad flu thing. It wasn't actually flu, but it was one of those winter colds. It hit you really hard. I was bedbound for a few days. My glands swelled up. I haven't been able to go to the gym for a week. I had a banging headache, muscle fatigue, that sort of thing. It lasted about 3 days really heavily, and then that finished. I was like, oh, thank God, I can go back to the gym. And then what started happening was this like rash started appearing on my hands and feet. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the back of my hand, just trying to focus into it. So this has actually got a lot better over the last day because I got some treatment from the doctor for it. And it's like on the inside of my hands as well. So it started on my thumb here, this bit, and they're really sore to the touch. So like trying to do anything with my hands, even typing would sting, using my phone would hurt. Trying to undo bottles of lids, I literally couldn't do. And for 3 days, this progressively got worse. So it's just started off with one little spot, and then the day before yesterday, this rash here was all over the back of my hand, really itched and stung. And I was like, what the hell is going on? What's happened here? At first I thought it was chilblains. Now, I suffer from Raynaud's disease, which is basically a disease where you have poor circulations to your extremities, like your hands and feet. It's hereditary, so you just inherit it. My dad has it and my sister has it, so that's a bit annoying. And essentially what it means is your hands and feet get really cold and just will not warm up quickly. It takes ages to warm up because the circulation's so poor. And in some pictures, like this one, you can sort of see my hands are purple and white. That's the condition. So even in hot weather, my hands can sometimes be cold because the circulation is just bad. And what I was doing is when I was sick, my hands were freezing cold and it was annoying me, so I was putting them under my armpits like this and warming them up really quickly. And what this can do, and it's what I thought it was at first, is cause chilblains, which is where the blood vessels burst underneath the skin and make it like swollen, sore. And I was looking online and I saw, oh, it's probably just chilblains. So I went and got a cream for the chilblains and didn't help at all. If anything, it made it worse. And this is why it's sometimes important to not self-diagnose, because you can make yourself far worse. So then I was racking my brains, like it's not chilblains, maybe it's impetigo, which is a viral infection which can go through broken skin, especially if you've been already run down from your immune system, because I was already sick. So I thought, oh, I might have caught like a skin virus off somebody. And as I was run down, I thought it might be that, but no, it wasn't that at all. Something clicked in my head. I was like, what have I changed? This looks like an allergic reaction to something. It was basically a hives rash. What have I changed in the last few days that could have caused this? And it clicked in my head. I started taking these stupid fish oils, right? Now, I am pretty allergic to shellfish. So I started taking these for 3 days in a row. I didn't really think about it because I just thought fish oils comes from fish, not shellfish. And to be fair, on the label, nowhere does it specify that there's shellfish in here, which is actually illegal. It's illegal to have it labeled like that. So it even says on the bottle, for allergens, see bold. There is no allergens written in there. There is no mention that shellfish is in this product, which is really bad. So I'm definitely going to file a complaint, because I'll show you some pictures of how bad the rash was, and it's only gone down in the last few days because I've been taking Piriton, which is like an antihistamine, but it was really severe. It was all over my body as well. I was itching like mad. And so I just changed up, because I was using cod liver oil, but I wanted more omega-3 focused ones. They help drop your cholesterol, just all round good health. And cod liver oil has vitamin A and D in it, which I'm taking separately anyway from my Roaccutane, and I take vitamin D in the winter just because otherwise I get just depressed and have no energy because lack of sunlight. And I can't use sunbeds on Roaccutane because it will burn me, so it's my only real option. And yeah, these things caused a massive rash, so I don't really know what to do, whether I can claim anything for this, because it put me out for 3 days. And when I went to the doctors yesterday, they said, yep, it's a hives rash, and they've given me some hydrocortisone cream to put on it and some steroids to help it go away if it doesn't go away. I haven't actually claimed the prescription yet because the Piriton seemed to have worked just fine with the allergic reaction. This is only the second time in my life I've had this. The first time was I was just about to go to Europe and I'd had my first prawns. I'd had a Chinese with like special fried rice. And the next day I was covered in like red dots like this, itchy, really sore. And then my dad sort of I thought it was sunburn because I'd been using sunbeds. I thought, oh, I've overdone it and I've got like a rash from sunburn from the sunbeds. But my dad figured out, no, last night you had something with prawns in it, and I'd never had shellfish before. And it was a shellfish allergic reaction, which was good to find out just before I went to Europe, because otherwise I could have been in real big problems, because there's obviously lots of shellfish, especially in like Italy and the coastal countries we went to. And then this is the second time I've had it, and this one was honestly worse because it really attacked my hands hard. And like there's still lots of spots, I don't know if you can see them on my fingers, that are still kind of sore on the insides, on both hands, and it went up my arms too. It was just nasty. So it's something to be aware of. Not all labels tell the truth, and this label doesn't follow legal guidelines. So I'm a bit pissed off, to be honest, because it's meant to make me healthier and it's just caused me to have a massive rash and put me out of work for a few days. I haven't been able to go to the gym for a week because I haven't been able to hold on to any weights, and I was sick before that. Just been a bit frustrating, really. So yeah, be very careful with what supplements you take. Just read the labels correctly. And I read through this label properly and I was like, okay, it's fine. And then it wasn't fine, obviously, and it doesn't say on that. And the only thing I am allergic to is shellfish, so it has to have shellfish in it, and it's not put on the label. So anyway, this is just a video saying just be careful about things you take. Stuff that can make you healthy can sometimes not. And it's also a good thing to point out that when you're adding supplements or something into your diet to change things up, only add one thing at a time, because that way you know if you get a bad reaction to something, you know what's caused it. Whereas say I'd taken fish oils and NAC and taurine and creatine, added that to my diet to help my gym or whatever, I wouldn't know which one of those products could have caused that reaction. So it's always good to add one at a time, wait like a week to see how your body reacts to it, then add something else, because your body might just not go well with it. So yeah, just some little tips there, and catching you up on what I've been up to. Me and Amy have got tons and tons of video ideas. We're going to do way more training videos. My training's gotten so much better over the last couple of months thanks to help from actual bodybuilders, and I've talked to some coaches and things like that. I'm getting a coach in January to help me bulk up and get ready for a contest. Basically, I'm aiming for body power again. This time I'm going to be way better shape. I know what I'm doing now. I'm settled into my home. Nothing's going wrong. I've got some interviews for some personal training jobs, so hopefully I'll get them soon. And really just, you know, moving forward with my life. It's been a bit of a messy year, and this is just another bad luck thing that's happened to me, but you got to keep moving forward. So yeah, thanks to everyone who subscribes, follows me on Instagram, etc. More content is coming. I've just had a lot going on. So for now, bye bye. See you later.